So you want to know how much you need to start investing every month in index funds in order to reach that millionaire status at retirement. It's a great question and one that is often asked. And that is exactly what we're going to be covering today, right here on Let's Talk Finances. No matter how much money you earn, the amount you invest yearly should be based off your investment goals. Investment goals not only provide you with a target, but it also gives you motivation to continue, especially during these dire times. Your investment goals should be based off of the amount that you can afford to invest. Now, although expenses may prohibit you from investing in the amount that you would desire, if you stay focused, you will reach that millionaire status. What's going on, everyone? My name is Trey, and welcome back to Let's Talk Finances. Now, if you're here for the first time and you are interested in getting your money right, let's start your journey right now by going ahead and subscribing to this channel. On this channel, we dedicate our time in helping you reach financial independence and investing your way into millionaire status. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and get the ball rolling right now. If you stay tuned until the end of the video, I'm going to be giving you 5 of the best performing index funds in July of 2021 that you can put into your portfolio starting right now to build your millionaire status. Some of the things that we need to go ahead and start discussing before you even get into investing deals with finances. 3 key components that you need to tackle before you even start. Number 1, that's paying off all of your high interest debt, especially because today in 2021, 82% of households are in credit card debt. High interest credit card debt or any type of high interest debt is a killer of gains. So you need to get rid of that as soon as possible. And the best way to do so is by utilizing 2 particular methods. Number 1, the snowball method, or number 2, the avalanche method. If you aren't familiar with these, but you want more information, it's in this video. Be sure to check that one out after this. The second thing that you need to look into is setting up an emergency fund. Financial consultants will say that you need to start off with an emergency fund of 3 months. Now that's 3 months of your monthly expenses. I tend to lean more towards 6 to 8 months, but in order to start somewhere, 3 months will be sufficient. Have to ensure that you get that emergency fund set up so that you're not reaching into savings or that you don't go back and start using credit cards. The third thing that you need to go ahead and start doing is setting up accounts for your children's college funds. You need to look into investing into your children's college funds, and the one that I would advise looking into is the 529 plan. If you knock out all 3 of these areas, guess what? You are ready to start investing. When we talk about investing, there's a specific term that I want you to become familiar with, and that is called dollar cost averaging. Seems like a very complicated term, but it's actually very simple. What it basically translates over into is auto investing. Instead of you scattering out your money throughout the month or throughout the year and trying to come up with a specific budget of money to allocate towards those index funds, that will basically mean that you set up a certain amount that's gonna come out every month or weekly or however you wanna set it up so that it comes out automatically. Doesn't get any simpler than that. If you guys have a topic for a video that you would like to see me cover, please go ahead and put it down in the comments below and I will ensure to do that for you. To answer the question, how much you need to start investing every month in order to become a millionaire, financial consultants are going to say that you need to start investing between 10 and 15% of your annual income. We're going to base our example off of a 30-year-old individual who makes $50,000 per year. If this does not apply to you, don't worry. In the descriptions below, I'm going to actually put an investment calculator so you can punch in your actual age and figures and come out with how much you should be investing and for how long to reach a certain goal. Let's say said individual who's 30 years old starts investing $500 per month, which then evens out to 12% of a $50,000 a year annual income. Well, the next question would be, how exactly are you going to accumulate this wealth? Now, you should be familiar with this term already, but if you're not, no big deal. The way you're going to do so is through something called compound interest. So you've started investing with $500, and let's say that you are bringing in a return of market average 10%. So $500 investment, 10% return. In that 1 year of investments, you've made $50 on your investment. Simple math, right? 10% of $500 is $50. So at the end of the year, you now have $550. Let's say year number 2, the same $500 that you invested the previous year earns another $50. But also, the original $50 that you gained from the original investment, it also compounds returns. So now the original $50 investment is now worth $55, all right? So your original investment gets compounded, plus the return on investment gets compounded, and it keeps on going. So year 3, they keep compounding all the way up to year 25 or 30 or 35, however many years that you are looking into investing. And that is the beauty of compound interest. The more money you put in, the quicker that compound interest works in your benefit. The next question I'm generally asked by individuals would be lump sum investing. Let's say you have an individual who came across a $300,000 inheritance and they're wondering, hey, what should I do with the $300,000? Should I invest all of it into an index fund right away? Or should I put some of it to the side, invest a portion of it, and then start investing X amount monthly? Well, all of this is still going to come back to your investment strategy or your investment goals. It's a difficult question to answer without knowing the specifics of your particular financial situation. However, what I will say is this, and this is a very profound statement, all right? Time in the market is better than time out of the market. So what that means in that particular instance for that question, the more money you put in and the quicker you put it in, the quicker it starts compounding and the more gains you will start assuming. So if you have the ability to put a large chunk of money, whether it's 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, the quicker you can put that money in, the better it will be for you. However, going back to those 3 things, if you have high interest debt, you should start knocking that out before you do anything else. But let's assume you've already done all of that and you have all of your bases covered. Then absolutely, if it makes sense for you financially to drop all of that money into an investment account right off of the bat and it won't hurt you or your family, then by all means, 100% go ahead and do so. But here's another option. Let's say you have $100,000 lump sum. Why not invest $75,000 of it and put a certain number of that into a high yield savings account or invest it into a bond ETF? There are so many options available to you, but it would have to be what works best for you. This takes us into the next portion of the video, of which I promised you 5 of the best performing index funds and or exchange traded funds in July of 2021. The S&P 500 is on track for the best quarterly earnings growth since 2009. The S&P 500 is killing it right now. So with that being said, 5 of the absolute best performing index funds are centered around the S&P 500. I'm not going to give you the full breakdown of these, but I will link it in the description below so that you can go and look at these yourself. Index fund number 1, and that is the also faithful Fidelity. Fidelity's Zero Large Cap Index Fund. Ticker symbol FNILX. I actually went over this particular fund a little bit more in detail, so if you want more information on it, check out that video. Fund number 2, and that's going to be Vanguard's S&P 500 Exchange Traded Fund. Ticker symbol VOO. Number 3, that's going to be the Spider S&P 500 Exchange Traded Fund, ticker symbol SPY. Fund number 4, that's going to be the OG of the game, or should I say one of them, iShares Core S&P 500 Exchange Traded Fund, ticker symbol IVV. And last but not least, one of the more popular brokers is going to be Schwab's S&P 500 Index Fund, ticker symbol SWPPX. So there you have it, guys, in a nutshell, all right? How much you need to start investing in index funds in order to become a millionaire. So if you found this video to be helpful in any way, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other content just like this one. And go ahead and gently tap the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, I want to thank the men and women of this country who have served and who continue to serve. I greatly appreciate you all. So until the next video, guys, let's talk finances then.